Hello, my name is Nick Farmer. I'm a Senior Associate Director in our Graduate Admissions team here at the Mendoza College of Business, and I'm here today to talk with you a little bit more about our admissions process. I am in my 10th year of working with working professionals in admissions, and it's my privilege and honor to work with working professionals who are considering graduate school and are considering joining the Notre Dame family. If you're watching this video today, you've likely reached a point in your career, an inflection point, where you're looking for what's next and you're ready to accelerate and take those next steps toward advancing yourself and investing in becoming your best self. What I'm here to talk with you today about is how to take those next steps in the admissions process here at Notre Dame. So first, we'll cover a bit of the process itself, overview. You've likely looked into the program and now you're ready to take that next step and submit your application. Once you submit your application, this is a look at what that process looks like once the application reaches our offices. We'll go through an initial review of your application, and you'll have multiple reviewers that take a look at your candidacy and your portfolio. We want to make sure that you get a thorough, holistic review of your candidacy moving forward. Those reads then go to our admissions committee, and once they're reviewed, our finalists are invited for a virtual interview to join us online to talk a little bit more and get to know you better. Once you complete your virtual interview, then that final application will go to our admissions committee again. The entire application will be reviewed by the committee, and then decisions will be made and communicated. Now, what does the application look like? We'll take a step back. As you're considering that application, what are required components for that? So first and foremost, we're looking for a statement of purpose. We'd like to know more about why you're interested in graduate school, what you're hoping to accomplish, and also what you're hoping to contribute to those within your cohort. We certainly want to look at a resume. We want to see your professional background, all the things that you can highlight about your professional experience, particularly leadership experience or experience that's pertinent to your program. Then we want to make sure we have recommendations. Specifically, we look for 2 recommendations, and one of those, especially for our working professional programs, we look for from your employer. We want to make sure that you have support lined up and you have those in your organization who are behind you and championing you in this effort. We require transcripts from all different organizations or different colleges and universities where you have received credit so that we can review not only your overall degree, but also the different classes that you've taken to gauge the preparation or gauge the coursework that you've already taken that's going to set you up for success in the program. In terms of prerequisites for our working professionals programs, we're looking for work experience, we're looking for a strong academic background. So in terms of prerequisites, we are looking for specific years of experience. For our executive MBA, for instance, we're looking for 8 years of experience and significant leadership experience within that. For other programs, the prerequisites in terms of work experience may be a little bit different, but that's part of that holistic package that we look at, your professional and your academic background. The test scores that we have that we look at in your application are not required specifically for the working professional programs. We do accept the GMAT, the GRE, the executive assessment, but they're not required. In some cases, if we see a potential gap in a candidate's history, we may ask that they complete something like the executive assessment. Or if you feel like you would like to try to demonstrate and strengthen your application, those scores or those tests are encouraged, and we can add that to your application to strengthen it. One piece of the process that we add in as well is a video assessment. And this is an opportunity for you to express a bit more of yourself, more than what we can see on paper or in your digital file. It gives you a chance to answer a few questions and give us more a sense of who you are even before we get to the interview process. And then the final piece of the application is the essay or the essays that you include with your application. It gives us a little more depth about why you're considering graduate school and why you're considering Notre Dame more specifically. Once you actually submit that application, you're going to move into this admissions process. And we have multiple rounds where your application will be considered. So we have multiple rounds from the time we close a class and welcome a new cohort to the time we bring a new cohort online in the following fall. So you'll have multiple opportunities to submit your application. Once that is submitted, you will be, as we went through, you will be invited for an interview. Once the interview is complete, then all decisions for that round will be released on one date. So there are multiple rounds. We understand that your time is valuable and you may need time to organize your support and make sure that you have everything in line to take the next steps toward grad school. So we have multiple rounds to be considered. So finally, though, as we're looking at our application best practices, I mentioned rounds, but one of the key pieces of advice we always give our candidates is to apply early. The earlier you apply, the more seats are available in the class, the more fellowship dollars are available as we're able to consider those decisions as well, and it allows you more time to prepare for the work ahead. So that if you're talking with your admissions counselor and there may be some prep work that you can do, this gives you more time to do that as you're leading up into the class. As we mentioned, the decisions are released on those decision dates as we go by those rounds, so you can plan accordingly. We want to be respectful of your time, and so knowing when those decisions are coming in, you can plan accordingly. When you're looking at submitting your application, we ask on those deadlines that you at least are able to submit your portions of the application. So all of the pieces that you're able to fill in online, and at least unofficial copies of your transcripts. We know that those pieces of the application that are outside of your control can take more time, such as recommendations or transcripts officially from your undergrad or graduate institutions. So we want to make sure that you have all of your pieces submitted by that deadline. We can add the other pieces afterward. So the unofficial transcripts are accepted at the time of submission. We want to make sure that we have those, but then we'll get final official copies before you enroll. So this has been a general overview of what the process looks like for the application here at Mendoza at the College of Business for our various programs, especially our working professional programs. But what we would encourage you to do is to stay in touch with your admissions counselors, your recruiters on the team, because we are here to help you through that process and work with you. So if you'd like to do a resume review to help sharpen that, if you'd like to talk a little bit more about your academic background and what prerequisites you may need to help strengthen your application, we're here to help you through that process. So please feel free to reach out to us at any time and talk with us about your potential and the application itself. Your candidacy is important to us, and we look forward to talking with you about the potential for joining the Notre Dame family. So thank you, and good luck in the process.